True story. The unusual hotel charge that unraveled a secret. Sarah had always trusted her husband, Mike. They'd been married for 8 years, and while life had its usual ups and downs, she believed they had a solid relationship. But one day, as she was reviewing their joint credit card statement, something unusual caught her eye. A charge from a high-end hotel in their city, dated from a night Mike had claimed to be on a business trip. The charge was odd for several reasons. First, Mike had never mentioned staying in a hotel while on his trip. He was supposed to be out of town. Second, they rarely splurged on luxury hotels, especially not locally, so it stood out as unusual. Curiosity turned into suspicion. Sarah decided not to confront Mike right away. Instead, she called the hotel, pretending to inquire about a reservation. With a few strategic questions, she confirmed that Mike had indeed stayed there that night, but the reservation was for 2 guests. Her heart sank. Sarah couldn't imagine who the second guest could be. She replayed the conversation she'd had with Mike that night, remembering how he had called her, saying he was exhausted from work and would call it an early night. But now she knew he had been lying. Unable to sit with the information any longer, Sarah asked Mike about the charge later that evening, her voice casual. He froze for a moment, clearly unprepared for the question. His response was quick, too quick. He claimed it was a mistake, saying that the charge was for a colleague's stay, not his, and that he had simply put it on the company card. But Sarah wasn't convinced. The more she thought about it, the more the pieces didn't fit. She decided to investigate further, logging into their credit card account to track additional charges. That's when she noticed more inconsistencies: dinners at expensive restaurants, multiple Uber rides around the city, all from times when Mike was supposed to be working late or out of town. Finally, after confronting him with the growing mountain of evidence, Mike confessed. He had been seeing someone else, and the hotel charge was part of an affair he had been hiding for months.